Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is April the 29th, 2021. We are going to give you all a price prediction update in the market for Tezos. Now, I got a question for you. Would you rather have someone come into your corner and give you an idea as to where the price is going to go right before the market gets there? Or would you rather have someone tell you about why the market moved the way that it did after the fact? Because we're one of the only places that's going to give you all a prediction as to where we're going to look for the market to go so that we can get in position and win. This is what we do here. We predict, we profit, and we win in the market, all because we are able to forecast where price is going to go. You guys can clearly tell from our last Tezos price prediction that we expected the market to go higher, and it did precisely that. So we're going to break all of that down, and then we're going to tell you all where we're expecting the price to go in Tezos. All right, so make sure you hit that like button, share the video, also subscribe here to the channel. You will want to come back to this channel again and again, because in all actuality the market is very fluid and prices and market momentum changes consistently. So you want to come back to our videos to make sure that you are updated as to what we are forecasting in terms of price movement. All right, so let us break down the play from what we talked about on our last video in Tezos, which was on April the 9th. All right, so let me zoom in on this chart real quick, because we're not going to give you any FOMO, any FUD. We're not going to hype you up, because the market's going to move the way that it's going to move. There's nothing that you and I can do to dictate the price direction, even though many of us would love to have these prices go up astronomically. That's not feasible. That's not realistic. That is not how the market operates. So we're not going to push that on you all. We care about the actual market bias so that we can always win in the market rather than lose, under the premise that these cryptocurrencies are going to always go up, right? So let's break this down real quick. Right here is April the 9th when we did our video, and literally the same day of when we did our video, Tezos actually came close to our ultimate TP price. And then immediately the next day, April the 10th, the market came to our ultimate TP price, 10.5%. And not only that, we had another opportunity. You know, 2 times we've had the opportunity to come in and still get our ultimate TP price out the market in Tezos right here. So we've had opportunities to grab the profit out the market right before the market dipped. Okay, you guys can see that. So congratulations, you know, to you who was able to time the market to expect it to go higher. You grabbed the profit right before the market dipped, right? And ever since then, we haven't been up there towards $7 at all. So let's take that away. And the first thing I wanted to talk to you about and show you is take a look at this. Okay, these were the 2 days that the market in Tezos broke the overall trend. Okay, April the 18th, right there on April the 19th. April the 19th is when the market actually changed its direction from trending high in price to now one of just trading sideways. All right. So we are no longer in an upward trend in the market in Tezos. As of today, we're not. Okay. So we need to get off of that thinking that the market in Tezos is in an upward trend, because it's not. It broke the trend right here on April the 19th. Okay. So now, since we're not in an uptrend into the market in Tezos anymore, then that leaves us with only 2 other options. We are either trading within a consolidational range, or the market is still in a downward trend. So first thing is first, you guys can tell that the market in Tezos is here around this restriction area. Okay, this particular area, $5.50, is where the market is having some issues of either holding support or acting as restriction. So let me pinpoint this to you. All right, so this area here is restriction. You know, back here in February, that is when the market found $5.50 as restriction. Then here during this period, okay, $5.50 was acting as support. Now, here we are again. The market here in Tezos is finding $5.50 as restriction again. So this is a very important number. You know, right around in this area, $5.50 is where the market in Tezos is going to make a decision as to whether or not we're going to break this trend, or are we going to break this restriction area higher, or are we going to continue to go lower in price because we're not seeing any volume come through. Next thing I wanted to show you on this chart is take a look at the volume that came in right here on April the 23rd. This is where we've seen some bigger hedge funds, institutions, individual with big pockets came to the market and try to prop up this price in Tezos, right? And then we still had that follow through into the market right here. So we're not going to be confused. We already know that the market momentum, based off what the trap has already dropped on the chart, is letting us know that he wants to continue to increase his price, right? So the only issue that we need to try to determine today is whether or not the market's going to have enough to break above $5.50. That's it. Because if so, the next area that we're going to see restrictions is going to be around $5.85. So let's make that determination now, okay? So let's switch this time frame over to the 3-day time frame. You guys can see here that that last 3-day price bar has been monumental. And what this current 3-day price bar is reflecting and showing me is that we still have some weakness right here around $5.50. But it's not extreme. You know, it's not really having a major impact in the market in Tezos. Because if there was truly a lot of people willing to sell their Tezos into the market, we would have higher volume and the market would be closing towards the low of the bar. All right. So there is still some demand here into the market in Tezos. Now, let me look at the market on a different time frame real quick. Even here on the 5-day time frame, the market is still reflecting that it wants to go high in price. But for us, we're going to be real conservative. We're not going to tell you that this market in Tezos is going to break out to higher prices. One thing you can see here, even here on the 5-day time frame, is take a look at that. The market in Tezos bounced off an overall trend on the 5-day time frame right here. And now we're definitely seeing that market strength come through. This is where the area of restriction is right now. Right there. So we testing this restriction area right now as of this particular moment in Tezos. The market confirmed the upward trend momentum on this 5-day time frame that we're going higher in price. So what do you all think? Do you think the market in Tezos is going to continue to go higher in price, or you think we're going to break down right here around 550 and come back down to the downside? Well, here's our prediction right here. Okay. For us, we're going to play the strength into the market in Tezos. And that area of support that we're going to eye into the market in Tezos is going to be right here. Okay, $4.96 is where we're going to expect the market to try to come through and hold some support in order for our prediction to continue. Okay, we see the market in Tezos break this $5 area, $4.95 area. Then we realize that the market is still giving us weakness. Especially we see restriction come in again around $5.50. Okay. Next, told you we're not going to be real too hyped into thinking how high the market in Tezos is going to go. Simply right there around $5.83, $5.85 into the market in Tezos. But literally, I'm going to extend it up there towards 6. Okay, that we can see the market in Tezos come towards. Now from there, we'll have to come in and reevaluate the overall market strength to see if it's still apparent, if it's still there. Because if so, we're going to definitely exceed that and go up there towards 650 in a longer time frame. Okay, you should be able to see that right here on the 2 weeks time frame. Okay, now here, that prediction that we are going with today will have to go on for the next 10 days and 14 hours because this 2-week time frame is definitely worrisome right here. Okay, so this prediction that we are creating right now in this daily time frame definitely has to happen relatively quick. We're not going to tell you that this is going to go on for the next month or so. You know, this movement higher in price literally has to occur in a very short time frame. So I want you all to drop me the comment in the comment section and let me know, what do you all think the market in Tezos is going to do? Where are we going to go? At what price would you take your profit over the next 10 days? Tell me where you think the price is going to be in Tezos in 10 days and tell me where's your position. And that's it. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, trade different.